Hello, I'm Jennifer Orme, the Human Resources Director for the City of Holland. The HR team also includes Veronica Estevez, Human Resources Generalist, and Marty Francis, Executive Assistant. The three of us manage the day-to-day operations for the department, which includes recruiting, hiring, and onboarding new employees, managing the city's various health and retirement benefit plans, wellness programming, providing meaningful professional development opportunities for our employees and management, union contract negotiations, employee relations, employee safety, employee events, administering the performance evaluation process, employee coaching, compensation strategies, succession planning, and maintaining fair and consistent policies and procedures that keep the city compliant with various federal and state rules and regulations. The HR team also works closely with the office manager in the city manager's office and with the payroll and benefits specialist in the finance department to accomplish everything we have on our plate, being that we're such a small team serving so many employees. As of the end of 2024, the City of Holland has 617 people on payroll. However, many of those are seasonal employees such as election workers, parks and recreation employees, part-paid firefighters, reserve officers, Windmill Island Garden staff and tulip time help, farmers market ambassadors, school crossing guards, and interns in various city departments. All of these employees really help keep the city clean, safe, fun, and looking beautiful. We currently have 288 year-round non-seasonal employees, with 203 of them as full-time benefited employees, and 85 year-round part-time employees. Our HR team supports these employees in any way possible, always with the employees' well-being as our top priority. We value what each employee brings to the city. Promoting a positive culture built on respect, trust, empathy, and inclusion is key. My goal is to support our employees through clear and consistent communication, being strategic and innovative in our efforts, keeping them safe at work, and empowering everyone to bring their very best to their role, department, and our community. Our HR team has accomplished a lot over the course of this past and current fiscal year, and we're already planning for setting goals for fiscal year 2026. Last fiscal year, the city worked with an outside consultant to complete a wage and classification study on all city non-union full and part-time positions. This was wrapped up and we implemented some position changes based on the recommendations, which were approved by City Council in early June. We run this process every few years to keep the city in line with the market, which helps us to recruit, retain, and promote employees within the organization. We will continue to look for ways to manage the city's self-funded health insurance benefit responsibly, promote wellness, and educate and encourage our employees to be good consumers of their benefits, as this is a large part of the total compensation and has a significant budgetary impact each year. We did experience an increase in our health insurance premiums based on fixed cost and insurance claims, but it was still less than many other local municipalities and private employers who we compete with for talent. This year, we've utilized a lot of new technology to help us in our daily tasks and responsibilities. We successfully implemented a new applicant tracking and onboarding system, are learning the ins and outs of the new finance system, rolled out a new electronic benefits enrollment website for existing and new employees to use when electing and changing their benefits, and are in the process of rolling out a new electronic employee evaluation system, which I'm in the process of building. We hope to have managers and employees trained on the new system in the next few months. We've also been very engaged in our community by staying connected through local events, trainings, and attending a variety of career fairs. We've had a presence at Grand Valley State University, Hope College, Holland Public Schools, and the Boys and Girls Club events, where I was able to speak with our local youth about possible career opportunities with the City of Holland. The various events give us an opportunity to not only recruit, but also educate our future workforce about what it means to be a public servant working in local government. We also find these connections with local schools and organizations very fulfilling. We continue to look for ways to best equip our employees in their professional development. So thank you for your support on this budget item. So far, this fiscal year, there have been 59 employees who have attended on-site classes. The classes covered a wide range of topics, including DEIA, communication, leadership, and change management. This doesn't include our wellness courses, and classes offered through our Employee Assistance Program, which many employees attend throughout the year. There will be a few more classes offered this fiscal year, and we're planning for next year's offerings based on feedback we've received from our employees. In addition to new voluntary training opportunities for our employees in the next year, we will also have some mandatory training sessions for our supervisors. We will get supervisors trained on our new electronic performance evaluation process and up to date on the new Earned Sick Time Act, or ESTA, which goes into effect for all Michigan employers in late February. ESTA will give our part-time and seasonal employees 1 hour of sick time for every 30 hours worked. Full-time employees already earn paid time off above and beyond what ESTA requires, but every employee and supervisor will need to understand how this will impact their payroll entry process and time off accruals going forward. Employee safety is and will always be a top priority for the city. We have made great progress over the last few years in reducing the number of claims, lost time, and our OSHA recordable incidents. In 2024, we reported 34 incidents to our workers' compensation carrier. Of those, only 9 incidents were recordable with OSHA. This is an improvement when compared to 2023, with 43 reported incidents and 13 recordable incidents. Of the 9 recordable incidents in 2024, only 3 employees were off work due to their injury. The rest had medical claims, but no lost days of work. In 2024, there were a total of 182 lost days of work between the 3 employees who were off, with over 160 of those days for 1 employee's serious injury. We partner with our workers' compensation carrier to find ways to avoid injuries, identify patterns so we can better educate our employees about safety on the job, and our carrier even makes department visits to evaluate how employees are physically completing their tasks and to conduct ergonomic assessments. The city's safety team reviews the data, discusses safety concerns and ideas, and shares the information within their departments. This team effort creates a culture of safety within our organization where employees are looking out for one another, holding each other accountable, and helping to prevent workplace injuries. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to hear about what the HR team has been working on this year and planning ahead for the next fiscal year. Thank you for your continued support of the work we do to support the city's dedicated, hardworking, and talented employees.